So I have attached that order. Issue number 2 is the issue of effects of climate change. Honorable members, I would even ask you to visit Baringo. Something very phenomenal has happened there. The waters of the lake rose up, and the effect is that the two lakes are about to merge, Lake Baringo and Lake Bogoria. Actually, the difference is about now 2 kilometers apart, if I'm not wrong, between the two lakes. And one lake is salty, Lake Baringo is a freshwater lake. Now, a phenomenon has happened. The water is rising. These were areas where the Chamus people live. Now, these people have been completely displaced by the water. That land has become government land by virtue of it now being a lake. Now, what happens to these people? That is why we say a special kitty must be established to compensate people who have been moved, not by their own willingness, but by the effects of this climate change. And they have been moved away from their lands, their ancestral lands. So I appeal that through this committee, we see how these people can be compensated for the losses they have incurred. Now, again, my third issue and final one is the issue of Prosobis plant. This goes together with the issue of climate change, but it's very distinct because this plant called Madenge, it was named after the officer who introduced it in Baringo. I wish I can meet that Madenge to just give a slap. Now,
is that allowed?
Absolutely out of order.
It is because of the pain.
We also know that, in fact, the community got one of the goats, some goats sued this Madenge.
Yes, I was the lawyer on record.
Yeah.
I brought a goat, live goat, to court because the judges were not understanding what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The effect is that this Prosobis, the moment the goat eats the plant, it's sugary, so ultimately all the teeth fall out, so the goat is unable to eat anymore and they die. So this plant was brought in and it really took over the entire area. If you look at the pictures I have annexed to this report, it is a plant which grows even without water. It was brought from South America. And this plant now has submerged the entire area, coupled with the rising lake, which has taken all the homes, coupled with now no goats anymore, no cows. You will see a very sad story here where our children are now going to school with canoes because you see the whole land has been submerged by water. So, honorable members, my presentation, and I have attached a court order again on the environment, and I wish you this committee can recommend the implementation of this court order. And one of the orders was that this plant has destroyed livelihoods. And it's not only in Chamus. I think it's an issue which you can address conclusively all over. In fact, the current president, Honorable William RUTO, is the one, when he was Minister for Agriculture, declared this plant noxious. He gazetted it. And you can see from this order, it's a lengthy order, but I want to just point order number N. It's where the court made specific that we form a commission to assess the damage caused by, a technical commission be formed, a national commission, which will address the issues of this Prosobis, so that this commission will report to the country and assess the damage caused by this plant, assess the cost of damage, loss of lives, loss of animals, and report adequate compensation or any other matters which can be dealt with. This plant is a national crisis. When I talk to you, I'm not just talking about Chamus. This plant is a national crisis. The country must wake up to the disaster this plant has brought. It is not only in Chamus, it is in Tana River, I don't know where else, Garissa I think.
Yeah.
It is a dangerous plant and we need a conversation in the country what we do with this plant. I don't know who brought it, but it has caused a lot of havoc. So I want to end there and allow one of my members just a short...
Yes, indeed, and